Hey, but one mud puddle is right where I'm at.
So it's already in the water?
What's that?
You already down in the water?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Make sure the right color's going the right colors.
I never did think about that. If you're colorblind, how do you see colors?
Because us colorblind folks don't see in black and white. We see in color. We don't see certain shades. Like I'll see something that somebody will say it's pink, and I'll see the real deep purples in it because I think I see the pastels, but I don't see the other range of colors. So that's how that works. Close enough. Oh. Y'all about ready for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Ready as I'm going to get.
Oh, sweet. All right. Forward is just like that. Like that. All right, grab me a Phillips screwdriver. I got to change the transducer out of here. And then we're going to be ready to fire this bad boy up.
Would a small one work?
As long as it's not tiny, yes. It's just standard size.
How'd you make out in that cave?
What's that?
How'd you make out in that cave when you went down in Kentucky?
Oh, that's not a cave. That's actually a big mountain lake. It's the Tennessee Valley Authority flooded that to provide water for like Nashville and all kinds of other places. We're still working on that. It's horrible to dive in. Oh, okay. Dummy. But we'll be going back in the spring. We've got it narrowed down to a fairly small area, but imagine going into a thick forest looking for one specific tree.
Yeah.
That's where the problem comes in.
That ought to be a front rider.
That is so cool. I would love to have those guys take me for a ride and make me throw up. Yeah, just toss it in there somewhere. I forgot to grab that gray box I normally grab out of the boat, and that has all my little tools for this, but since we have the big toolbox, we're good. Alright, fire me up on the 360. Grab the these two ends right here. If you want to put it on the other battery, you can, or you can put it right on this one.
Grab that other battery and stick it right on this side.
Now, this up. Click.
There we go.
What's the story behind this thing? Nobody actually seemed to have the whole story.
Apparently this car went in here 4 to 6 months ago.
I knew it had to have been a while, but it's
And,
just odd that you would think the state police would handle this because it's a state highway, and why wouldn't they have just towed it, you know?
Well, the regional levee board, because of this area, belongs to them.
Oh, okay.
Because I was thinking about using the access road if you out far enough. They said, no, that road belongs to Energy. You can't go down
No,
that
they
road.
said something about they could clear a spot over there if we
Yeah.
needed it, but we may be able to pull it right there. Or, how much cable you got on yours? 50, 75?
I'm not using that one. We're gonna bring Randy with that boom truck that just left.
'Cause I was going to say with that,
Yeah, he's
I
gonna
didn't
stick
realize
it
how
out.
far down it was.
Yeah.
You could just about, because I think it's a small car if I remember hearing right.
And they said it's 14 feet out, so we're just gonna just
And if it is,
float
that's
it, bring it in, and up we go.
Okay. Well, we may not have to float it. We may be able to just reach out and he may
Okay.
be able to back all the way up, just reach out and pick his pluck it right up.
All right.
That's what I'm hoping is we don't have to set up bags and stuff for some of this money.
I'm for that.
If we do, we will, but
Yeah.
exit. All right. right, now let's go to where... There we go.
So you fish with this thing?
No, you know, I'm going to tell you the last time I fished.
Fish for cars.
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson was getting chased on Father's Day because I was putting line on a bait caster. I remember it's like I remember the Mark Essex shooting. I remember
You're telling your age
Nixon. Well, you're the same age I am, I think.
I was at home. My daddy worked in the Plaza Towers, that big tall black and white building, and he came home. And I was at home, and I'm like, Daddy, why you home? He said, oh, there's a guy down there shooting, and they cleared out everything.
But that's like the things I remember, because I had surgery on the back of, I think, this leg. I had some cysts pulled out like a couple of different times. Good, we firing up good. And so I remember those things, but I remember that too. And after that, I started diving just shortly after that, or maybe right around that time. And I just kind of lost my fishing, because it's like this hobby takes. Somebody asked me the other day, says, man, you ever jump out of an airplane? I said, nope. I said, what, you afraid you might not like it? I said, no, I'm afraid I will.
Diving's expensive. No.
And I got a good hobby here, and I turn it into work too, and get to do some of the jobs that other people don't get to do, because I got the background, you know, besides diving and being a policeman, and that works out really good. As soon as that says connected, I flip it on and we're ready to roll. Like that. Okay, there's that. Now, view, start pinging. All right, let's see where it is. I can stay on fast for this. And I am going out 90 feet.
Oh, wow, there it is right there. Is that it?
There it is right there, probably. We're going to see in just a minute. I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to slow it down. Oh, I'm shooting rear. Let me shoot front, which is still showing it. And let me show speed. Let me go to slow. Slow gives us the prettiest picture. And then let me go up to range. I'm going to bring us in to like 40 feet. In case it had any float time, because I don't ever trust what people tell me. There's your walls right there. Actually, it's these walls, and then that's the other walls. That might be it right over here. Do you see the big dark spot you got there? It's not a drop-off, because if it was a drop-off, like if this is a pumping station, you'd have that, but you don't. There's water that they open up and let it through. But we're going to see in just a minute, and I'll play with my sensitivity. Sensitivity. Oh, exit menu. Now let's find it. And I'll bring my sensitivity back in once I make a pass. Because I'm not seeing a nice shadow. Oh, there's my shadow right there. Must have been coming from this way. Because that is be that.
Right.
Maybe. Okay. This is what we're looking at. Anything behind it really doesn't count. It's actually going up into the canal, but nothing else is really showing up. Now let's change colors. I don't like that color. Let's go to blue, maybe. Blue seems to be a good color for me. 50 feet. Jason, do me a favor. Reach behind that back seat and grab me a Kleenex right behind the console. My nose is running like a felon. I think that's it right here.
Your nose is running like a felon?
Yeah.
That's fast, huh?
Man, I picked up something yesterday. I went and towed a boat for him and his buddy that they pulled. We had to put that Caterpillar engine out of it. It's a shrimping boat, so I could run down to Lafitte. Man, I was okay. And man, when I started going home, it's like, man, I just don't feel good. And I laid around the house all day. I think that's going to be us right here. What kind of car is it supposed to be?
It's a RAV 4.
That's what I thought, a little SUV. I'm not sure what I'm getting all this other stuff on, but there's no telling what else might be down here either.
Yeah, we only come for that one.
Right.
The rest of them.
I don't know. We find good tags. We find out who the insurance company is, and we get them too.
Hey, I'm game for that.
All right, good. I'm getting a good return on that. That's telling me that's, and it's pretty much right out there. I think very far out. Play the other way with this so I can look at it. Yep, there's something dead out in front of me, but it looks like there's something else out there too. And see the little, it's hard to see it, but there's a little shadow right there that you don't see out here. And basically it's like if I take this flashlight here and I do this, that's what a sonar beam does. Sometimes the shadow looks better than what you actually see, and if we're too close to it, you won't get a good image on it. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to blow it up, and I'm going to go a little further out just to make sure, but that does have the look of a car or two. I think there's another one back over here.
And how far out is that?
Oh, hang on. Stuff's working like it's supposed to. Why am I not getting my distance? I just reset all my stuff here. What did I have to do? I had to do something to this. Everything you got, and there's a lot more bells and whistles than the last one I had. Oh. Come in the right one here. I might have to go to the other setting. All right, guys, in navigation, that's right. Casting rings. Let me start at the bottom. Navigation. On. That's not it. No. Alright, back up at the top there. Chart. There's something I got to set to get my distance. My old unit I didn't have to do that with. Let's set up. There's something I had to change to get that.
It wasn't something to do with your GPS setting, huh?
I don't remember.
So
And when I see it, I'm going to go, yeah, that's it.
I remember we had to change something on a GPS. You remember it didn't like.
Yeah.
You didn't like it showing all your other waypoints.
Right, when I took all those other waypoints off.
Yeah.
Right. Accessories, settings, screenshots on, network, now. Wait. Share waypoints is on. All right, let me find out where it is. It must be in the chart. I just don't remember what I had to hit there. Maybe it's in nav. I don't think it's in ring. No, it's not. But it did. It had to do where all my waypoints showed up there, which I don't have any here to be in the way. And I remember turning it off saying, oh yeah, we'll turn that back on later. Okay, that's my alarms. Depth lines, range. Water tank. That's what I wanted. Now, why isn't it giving me my distance? I don't get that. Well, I can tell you what my distance is just by looking at it. Exit. My rings are 12.5 feet. So there's my first ring, and that's between the two rings there. Let me bring this back in. All right, let me go out a lot further. Let me just make sure we don't have anything else out there doing that.
How much do you think settlements in that thing after 6?
It'll be ugly looking, but it won't be. That's why I'm not getting a clear picture. You know,
The last one we got out
had a lot of algae.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
This will have a lot of that too.
But hell, after it hit the car wash, it looked pretty good.
Right. Well, here's
Really, that green that we pulled out the
this
water
right
last time.
here is that. This right here and here is that short one right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how it's displaying in there. That's going to be our vehicle right there.
So right out here.
Well, let's see something here. If my rings are 12 feet, that'd be about right. Because if my rings are, well, actually my rings are 18 feet, and they're that long. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there is another one down there, but that definitely looks like that's got the vehicle look, and the way I'm shooting my shadows here. Let's bring it up. I'm gonna put that. See, there could be no vehicle. Was there? Maybe some comp that ain't hard. That's hard on it or something. Chances are it goes around and goes a little bit, or maybe the one rip or something over there to do that. But let me see if I can't find the setting now. I need that. Sometimes that's important. Look, jump up, grab keys, open the toolbox, and in the toolbox I got a big link of boat. And it'll be on the right side there. Let's see if I can't figure out what the heck I have setting. It's in navigation. Hard orientation, north of casting rings. I don't need that.
So when are you ready to get wet?
I'll tell you what. Let's see what the weather's like tomorrow. Because we already lost kind of half a day. We'll wait till after rush hour gets done, and we'll zing out here and knock it out.
Okay.
You know, if the weather looks like we're going to be okay, we we set this up like 10:30, 11 o'clock or something. We beat all of that. It warms up a little bit, gives us plenty of time to do what we need to, and we get out there and get it. Yeah, if Randy